Apple is making some of the biggest changes in its history, not just with hardware, but also software and overall strategy. Leaks have confirmed that the iPhone 17 series will bring the most significant design update in 6 years. The latest factory CAD images reveal major camera changes, particularly for the Pro models, where the camera island is now bigger than ever, reaching the edges of the device. The flash and LiDAR scanner have been moved to the right, while the signature fidget spinner camera layout remains. Meanwhile, the iPhone 17 Air introduces a horizontal camera bump to support its incredibly thin design, and the standard iPhone 17 will retain the look of the iPhone 16. Apple is also preparing for its biggest software redesign in more than a decade. Since iOS 7 in 2013, the company has maintained a consistent design language, but that's about to change. According to Apple insider Mark Gurman, iOS 19 will bring a completely new user interface inspired by VisionOS. The entire iPhone experience, from settings to icons, buttons, and windows, will be redesigned. A leaked image of the new camera app, based on VisionOS, suggests that Apple is rethinking even the most essential apps. If Apple is making such significant changes to something as critical as the camera UI, the overall iOS experience is likely to look entirely different from anything we've seen before. In addition to design changes, Apple is also altering its iPhone lineup strategy. The iPhone Plus model is being discontinued, making way for the iPhone 17 Air, which marks the beginning of Apple's transition to a port-free future. While the iPhone 17 Air will still feature a USB-C port, leaks suggest that Apple is planning to remove charging ports altogether in the coming years. Just like Apple's decision to eliminate the headphone jack, which was initially controversial but later widely adopted, this move is expected to set a new industry trend. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to start at around $900, which is similar to the price of the iPhone 16 Plus. Earlier reports suggested that it could be a premium $1,500 device, but that does not seem to be the case. Despite its ultra-thin 5.3mm design, Apple has reportedly found a way to maintain impressive battery performance. The company is using a higher density battery and improved power-efficient 5G modem at a custom A19 chip optimized for the iPhone 17 Air. These improvements are expected to help the phone achieve battery life comparable to current iPhones, even with its smaller size. Another significant change is the removal of the physical SIM card slot from the iPhone 17 Air. Apple has already taken steps toward an eSIM-only future with recent iPhones, and this move further streamlines the design. If the iPhone 17 Air performs well, it could push other manufacturers to follow suit, much like the shift away from traditional SIM cards and wired headphones. Apple is also working on major hardware improvements to support its long-term vision. Reports suggest that Apple is developing a new generation of chips and display technology that could make future iPhones even thinner and more power-efficient. The hype around the iPhone 17 series is growing, and the latest leak suggests a long-overdue upgrade to the front-facing camera. If the reports are accurate, Apple will finally move on from the 12-megapixel sensor that has been around since the iPhone 11 and introduce a new 24-megapixel selfie camera across all 4 models: iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max. This upgrade would be a significant improvement, making selfies sharper, improving detail, and allowing for better image quality even after cropping. For those who use their iPhones for social media, video calls, or vlogging, this could be a game changer. A higher resolution camera also means Apple could enhance its computational photography features to produce even better results. In addition to the front camera upgrade, another big change could be coming to the Pro and Pro Max models. Rumors suggest that Apple will replace the current 12-megapixel telephoto lens with a 48-megapixel sensor. This upgrade would make 8K video recording possible, a feature Apple reportedly tested on the iPhone 16 Pro, but ultimately scrapped due to hardware limitations. With a higher resolution telephoto camera, this could finally be the year we see 8K video on the iPhone. Under the hood, the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max are expected to be powered by the A19 Pro chip, paired with 12 gigabytes of RAM. This combination could provide better performance and support additional Apple Intelligence features. Meanwhile, all iPhone 17 models may come with Wi-Fi 7, a feature currently exclusive to the iPhone 16 Pro. However, the iPhone 17 Air is rumored to be the only model using Apple's in-house C1 modem, which was first introduced with the iPhone 16e. Another interesting claim is that Apple may be making changes to the materials used in the iPhone 17 lineup. Unlike previous years where the Pro models were given the most premium materials, this time, only the iPhone 17 Air is rumored to feature a titanium frame. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max, which currently have titanium, might switch to aluminum. This seems unlikely considering Apple heavily marketed titanium as a premium feature when it was introduced with the iPhone 15 Pro. If this rumor turns out to be true, it would be a surprising shift in Apple's design strategy. There is also renewed speculation that Apple's foldable iPhone is actively in development. While there are no confirmed details on when it will launch, the fact that it keeps appearing in leaks suggests Apple is making steady progress. Some reports claim that Apple is working on both a clamshell-style foldable and a larger book-style foldable similar to the Galaxy Z Fold series. All of these leaks provide an exciting look at what might be coming. Nothing is confirmed until Apple officially announces the iPhone 17 lineup later this year. That said, some of these rumors seem more likely than others. A 24-megapixel selfie camera is a reasonable upgrade, given how long the current 12-megapixel sensor has been around. The A19 Pro chip is also expected as Apple follows a predictable upgrade cycle with its processors. Apple's iPhone 17 series is shaping up to be one of the most exciting updates in years, and thanks to newly leaked images, we now have a clearer idea of what to expect. These images showing metal molds for the upcoming iPhones have given us our best look yet at Apple's design changes, including a major shift in camera layout and a new ultra-thin model. But are these changes actually good, or is Apple making some questionable trade-offs? Let's break it all down. Leaker Sonny Dixon recently shared these leaked molds, which are typically created for case manufacturers to help them design accessories before a phone's official launch. While they aren't always 100% accurate, they do give us a strong preview of the overall structure and size of a new iPhone's. The biggest change? The camera housing on the iPhone 17 lineup is getting a serious redesign. The standard iPhone 17 will stick with vertically aligned rear cameras, a design choice meant to support spatial photography for the Vision Pro. However, the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Ultra are getting new edge-to-edge camera housings that look very different from previous models. These larger camera modules suggest that Apple could be introducing new camera sensors or lenses, possibly improving image quality and low-light performance. Then there's the iPhone 17 Air, which takes a completely different approach. Apple is making this model the thinnest in the lineup, but that comes with a surprising trade-off. It will only have one rear camera. At first glance, this might seem like a downgrade, but Apple is using advanced computational photography, similar to what Google has done with Pixel phones, to make the single camera function as both a wide and ultra-wide lens. Looking at the side profile of these leaked molds, the iPhone 17 Air is noticeably slimmer than any other iPhone in recent years. However, because of its ultra-thin design, it also has the largest camera bump in the lineup. That's something Apple had to do to fit the upgraded camera system inside such a thin frame. The images also confirm that Apple is bringing the action button to all four iPhone 17 models, positioned above the volume controls on the left side. This customizable button lets users quickly access a preferred function with a long press, whether it's activating ChatGPT, opening the camera, or enabling Apple's visual intelligence features. When it comes to performance, Apple is introducing new chips across the lineup. The iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air will be powered by the A19 chip, while the Pro and Ultra models will get the more advanced A19 Pro. These processors will be built using TSMC's latest 3M technology, which should bring significant improvements in efficiency and performance. The iPhone 17 series is expected to be announced in early September, with pre-orders and a release later that month. All models will launch with iOS 19, which is rumored to include major Apple Intelligence upgrades. So with all these changes, is Apple making the right moves? A thinner phone might look great, but will it sacrifice battery life? And will the single camera setup on the iPhone 17 Air really be good enough? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tech news.